having issues with game capture. So we have a desktop catcher instead. Hey, what's up? Rory. Happy to see you. All right. We're just going to hop right into it. So for anyone who doesn't know, Vintage Cube is basically the best Magic format that there is. It's extremely cutthroat, so it's very different from anyone who's used to playing some Commander. We did open a Mox, so we're definitely going to be taking the Mox. Hey, Muska Cag. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. Whoa! Must go back. Oh, yeah. Miss Maybe gave out a gift sub. That's very nice. So, as I was saying, this is it is the best way to play Magic. I think that is well known. We are going to be drafting. We're going to be trying to do some very powerful things. That is the key. Just to do powerful stuff. And we're off to a good start by first picking a Mox Emerald. And holy cow. This never happens, by the way. This never happens. We have a second Mox. This is super hype. I'm not even looking at the rest of the pack. We're taking the Mox. With two Moxes, we are going to be probably looking to draft some kind of a Storm deck. This is pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, if you see a Mox, you take a Mox. That's basically the rule. A Mox, Chango, is part of the Power 9. They, well, they're here. 0 mana artifact that taps for mana. And as I mentioned, we may be hoping to go into Storm. Storm is often a blue-black deck. In Vintage Cube, you basically just get to do whatever you want. And I kind of feel like drafting Storm, which I'm sure is going to be very embarrassing for me. So I'm going to highlight the Underground Sea. Other good cards in the pack. Green Sun Zenith is great in any mono green deck. Shallow Grave definitely has a spot. I'm almost hoping that Thassa's Oracle Wheels. That's a good Storm payoff. Okay. Signets are great in Storm, so I'm most likely going to be taking this Signet. Otherwise, if we were mono red, Eidolon is an incredible card for mono red. Animate Dead's a very powerful card for Reanimator, which we could possibly take here, but I think we'll be pretty happy with Signet. Even if we end up in Reanimator, Signet will be good. Okay, got Liliana of the Last Hope. It's just basically a sideboard card. Bribery is very good. Any blue deck that can cast Bribery should probably be playing Bribery. Otherwise, I mean, for our deck, I think it's between Darkslick Shores and Bribery, and I think it's not close. We're going to take Bribery. Bribery is a good Magic card. Okay. So I'm not really seeing any Storm cards coming around. Somebody else could be drafting Storm, which if you've never tried to draft a contested Storm deck, that's really bad. That's not where you want to be. Kaito is a good card. Can be good in Reanimator, which we could be. We could be Reanimator. The thing about Vintage Cube is you definitely need to draft an archetype. I am kind of thinking about taking this Oro, as it can be used in Storm, or it's just a great fair card. And I think that's going to be what we pick. We do have this green Mox to go with it. Okay. I mean, we could just be drafting a fair deck. I absolutely adore Daze. This is one of my favorite cards in the whole cube. If we did want to try and be in Storm, Mana Flare is a good card for Storm. Cryptic Command is just a great card in general. I'm sad passing Daze, but I think we're going to take Cryptic. Okay, this is pretty easy. Sakura Tribe Elder. And at this point, I'm going to take a sideboard card. I'm going to take Kitchen Finks. Some of the very most powerful cards in Cube, or most powerful decks in Cube, are Mono White and Mono Red, both of which are aggressive decks. Kitchen Finks is very good against those aggressive decks, so we're going to be taking Kitchen Finks here just as a sideboard card. We could take Eureka and just go for like a ramp out Big Fatties deck. That's a good deck. Signet, I'm kind of leaning towards, actually, because Eureka oftentimes will backfire. It just lets everyone dump their whole hand into play, and there's no guarantee in Cube that you will have the most powerful hand. Okay. I'm thinking of taking Thassa's Oracle, as it can be a good win condition. I'm not sure if they have some of the combos with Thassa's Oracle in here, but I'm assuming they would, considering that Thassa's Oracle is in here. I'm actually leaning towards Shallow Grave. Oh, well, I didn't pick any of the cards that I wanted. I'm gonna grab a Gush, keep the Storm Dream alive. So Storm is an archetype Chango that basically you try to cast a bunch of spells in one turn, and then there will be Storm payoffs, like this one. This is the worst Storm payoff. It is copied for each spell you've played earlier that turn. Storm decks are extremely fun, but they can be tricky sometimes, which is why I say that it could be embarrassing for me to draft Storm on stream. Okay. So I'm basically looking at Worn Power Stone. Could be Xandar's Lounge. We actually would like some green-blue duels with our picks so far. Rofellos is obviously very good, but it's better in a heavy forest deck, which we have Cryptic Command, so we're probably not a heavy forest deck. None of these cards are really jumping out at me. Rofellos is probably the card with the highest upside, though. So we may take it, and we're going to value any dual land with a forest on it quite highly. The thing is, there's just nothing that good in that pack, so if nothing there wheels, I'm not that sad. All right. So generically powerful Birds of Paradise. I am kind of upset after first picking two Moxes. This draft is actually not going very well. which is pretty sad. Force of Will is one of my favorite cards. I probably am not going to pass up on Force. Although, yeah, Bird. We are the Nerds of Paradise, so maybe I have to take the Birds of Paradise. You know, just close your eyes, chat. You don't want to see what's about to happen. Alright, we got Fast Bond. Fast Bond is great. Makes me very happy to be in green. Now, if we can get a bunch of draw... Fast Bond's just wild. Very good in Storm. Lets us play any number of cards each turn, any number of lands each turn, and we'll take 1 damage for each land we play above our first. Ooh. Natural Order? Okay, here... We're going to take Brain Freeze. This is among the best Storm payoffs. Otherwise, it could be Natural Order. Natural Order lets us cheat out a big, fat green creature at the expense of sacrificing 1 green creature. That's a very powerful card. Brain Freeze, if we are going to Storm, Brain Freeze is probably the best Storm option. So I think we're going to snag up the Brain Freeze. Although it could be, I think we're seeing signs that we should be green. I'm going to still snag that. Okay, this is a Tutor. Tutors are great when you're trying to Storm. I'm probably going to take Oracle, though. Oracle is fantastic with Fast Bond. Lets us play the top... We can play lands off the top of our library with this. And if we have Fast Bond, that means we can just play all the lands we see. So we will be taking Oracle. Ooh, okay, Lion's Eye Diamond. A recent drunk purchase of mine. Lion's Eye Diamond... is very good. Very good in Storm. We do need some wheels, though. We're going to need to hit some wheels. Hey, what up, Brad? I think we're going to take the high upside Lion's Eye Diamond. Nothing too much here. I think I'm going to snag Hornet Queen. Just in case we wheel that Natural Order, which would be wild. I'm also extremely tempted by Fetchland. Or Wasteland. Wasteland's great with Fast Bond. I'm just going to take Wasteland. Yeah, Chango, do it. I'm going to take Misty here. Misty's too good. And we can take Ignite Memories. It is a horrible, horrible Storm payoff, but it is a Storm payoff. Nice. We got everybody hanging out in the chat today. Love that. Here, I'm going to take Garruk and hope not to play it. And we do have Woodfall, which is also going to go right in the sideboard. We're going to take Blooming Marsh. Take Badlands. Hey, Spelldrawsy. How you doing? I'm doing very well. We had a really nice New Year's Eve celebration. Lots of games. Quack is like fine, I guess. Oh, this is just sad. Okay, we're taking a Mox. 3 Mox deck. This is how you get a 3 Mox deck. That's about to go like 1 win, 3 losses. Rad, that's the way it goes sometimes. That is the way it does go. Okay, got Eternal Witness, Elves. You do not get to keep the cube cards. This is a phantom draft. So you play with the cube. Once the cube draft is over, the cards go away. Probably Eternal Witness. Could be Elves. Could be Volcanic Island, although we currently don't have any red cards that we're playing. I do love Mystic Confluence. Mystic Confluence is fantastic. Miss maybe don't say that before this event. This is not going to be good. This is not going well. Okay, Coma. We could just be a ramp deck. We don't have to be Storm. We could just ramp out a big Coma. Coma is good. That much is sure. Phantasmal Image is also extremely good. 2 mana, copy anything. And the targets to copy are always very powerful for Phantasmal Image. I think I'm going to take Phantasmal Image just because it's generically so good. And, okay. I bet you will wheel the other card we're looking at. Mystical Tutor. If we're going to be storming, we're going to need this. We're desperately low on draw. Desperately low. Manamorphose we'll take. Looking to be generic, good, blue-green. And none of these cards are really doing it for me. We got Nasty Terasti, Elvish Reclaimer. I think it's probably Nasty Terasti. We need some big stuff to ramp into. We are now a ramp deck. We'd also love to hit some draw. That's what we're really missing for this Storm deck to work out, is a lot of draw. This is the weirdest draft. This is the weirdest Vintage Cube draft I've done in a while. It's so weird. Scavenging Ooze is going to be a sideboard card. Okay, Coma came back. Hopefully that's a good thing. Hopefully that's a good thing, Rad. We got some cards here. We got a collection of cards. collection of cards here. Oh boy. Now we have to build a deck. I'm going to say we did not get there for Storm, so the Storm cards are coming out. I think this is really the first time I've kind of like hard committed to Storm and really been burned hard. That was rough. This is a deck that wishes that it was mono green. Oh, let's see. I think we're a little bit light on playables. Just embarrassing. This is just embarrassing. Okay, don't need any white. Well, Rad, I'm glad you had like a safe, good time, and now people are taking a nap. It's basically how it should go. Man, this, if we ever cast this Cryptic Command, I'm gonna be surprised. I'm gonna be real surprised. I honestly should just drop and draft again. That was horrible. Horrible. Rad, I love all your jokes. The jokes you think are the worst are the ones I laugh at the hardest. So this is like, I think the worst deck that I could think of that has 3 Moxes in it. You'll see. You'll see. Wow. Yeah, it's been a long time, Rad. It's been a whole year. It was a good joke. It's a great joke, even. All right, so we have a handful of magic cards. I'm gonna mulligan this. Let's see. Actually, we'll keep. We're gonna keep on Wasteland plus Mox. Oh dear. And we're gonna get punished so hard. It's gonna be Misty and pass. Just get rid of this. Take 3. All right, all right. This is nice. Mox, Island. Grab a forest. And we can Uro. Everybody loves Uro. Yeah. I'm feeling more positive about this already. We have a good turn coming up. Actually, this mono white might have a little bit of a struggle against us because we have some mid-range cards like Kitchen Finks, Terrastodon. This is probably the best deck we're playing in the format, though. Mono white. Sword. Sword of Fire and Ice. Okay, we got 5 mana, so we get to play Kitchen Finks. And we get to play Phantasmal Image copying Kitchen Finks. That's good against aggro. So here's the thing. Opponent's a 5 power first strike. We're just gonna chump. Our guy's gonna come back. There's no point not chumping. We're actually 1 mana away from Terrastodon. How about that? How about that? Fish Army, yeah, come back, Fish Army. Ooh, we're about to take a lot. We're about to take a lot. Oh, actually, this is going to be very good. This is going to be great. Now I copy Skyclave, and let's get rid of the Student of Warfare. Or do we want to get rid of the sword? I think we just get rid of Student of Warfare. Nice. Nice play, opponent. Definitely good. Definitely a good play. Okay, 1 mana away from Terrastodon, but we can hardcast Force of Will. I'm gonna smack him with the 1/1. Hoping to chump with Kitchen Finks. Oh, that's right, they can block. Wow, I'm an idiot. Why did I think they were tapped? Wow, the fish have truly evolved this year. And opponent has Intrepid Adversary kicked. Okay. Oh, I could have countered. I've never tried to play Vintage Cube on stream before, and it's a little bit difficult to try and remember everything that I have. Yeah, the Arnar Bono command is too powerful. I've never gotten to anything else. Alrighty. Oh my gosh. We got Terastodon. I think we get rid of their sword. And, blow up some stuff. Okay. We can escape Uro. Do we have enough stuff in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's escape Uro. You guys will get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. You know what? I actually should have wasted on them first. Oh, man. Playing real tight. Really tight plays today. Oh my gosh. Okay. Passing the turn, passing the turn. I'm sure our Karakas is about to... Oh, Karakas is not about to bounce Uro. Maybe they forget that they can do it. That's kind of the only world where we win. Okay, we take 7 lifelink from Baneslayer. Flicker Wisp on Uro. Oh, Flicker Wisp on Blade Splicer, sure. Okay. Get some lands. Honestly, I don't really know. Roll a d20 to see if you like the occupiers. I don't really know what's going on there, but I like it. I like it. All right, if we're allowed to, we're gonna attack with Uro. Really kind of want to draw a card, gain some life. Oh, thank you, opponent. Okay, we're gonna... We now have a force up, although the opponent's empty-handed. Fast bond. Alright, are we dead? Our opponent's got a lot of stuff. Opponent's going right to combat. There they go. Okay. Terrastodon blocks 5/5 first strike. I think these all have to block 5s. I'm just gonna block. Take 3, 8, 15, 20. Oh yeah, we did. We did. Okay. So we don't really have many playables. So yeah, we're done sideboarding. We're gonna submit. Okay, we will play first. Keep this. Go Mox. Hey, Spelldrawsy. We drafted a lot of Moxes, and our deck is really bad. That's how it's going. I tried to draft Storm, and it basically just didn't work out. Which apparently is something that can happen. So, yeah. It's alright. We're all good. Okay. Let's go with Manamorphose. Just to redraw. No Signet. Next turn we can Bribery our opponent. That's going to be good. Mr. White. Mr. White's cooking. Our opponent is definitely cooking. Soup, this is on Magic the Gathering Online. As you can tell, it's an older program. We're just going to say it's an older program. And it's sometimes not the best looking. It really hasn't changed the way it looks in many years. We're gonna bribery ya. So we get to take the best card out of their whole deck, and I think, ooh, probably Hero Blade Hold, or it could be Baneslayer. Revoker. It's probably Baneslayer. Just take Baneslayer. Arnar! Hey, what's up? Oh no. Alright, alright, alright. Opponent Oblivion Rings our thing. I think we have to go with a Gush. See if we draw some lands. Oh man. Signet problems, Signet problems. Have you seen me, Miss Maybay? Have you seen me? Are you looking at me right now? Oh, geez. You could say that's a little bit of a setback. We got all our lands destroyed. But at least we have nothing we can do. It feels good. This is a great time for mass land destruction. Our opponent is doing a great job. Mono whiting it up. It's part of the reason that mono white is so good in Cube. We're pretty close to conceding. I'm actually kind of close to conceding this whole match here, and maybe drafting again. Although, I think our opponent might have messed themselves up more than they messed us up. Oh, they got their second planes. We're kind of stabilized. I'm definitely just going to trade. Yeah, they make a warrior. We will block, get some life back. Persist our kitchen finks. Okay. So here we're gonna bushwhack for a forest, play forest, and get Uro. No lands, no lands. Uro in the bin, Uro in the bin. We'll trade with any of these. Yeah, we can trade. We'll just trade. Kitchen Finks is meant for trading. All right. This is actually fantastic. Get Uro back. We have no graveyard interaction. Does not matter what we get back. I think we may win this game. Ooh, we even have Force of Will up now. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Opponent. We will be countering that. We don't. Okay, take 5. Opponent is done. Get down Oracle. Send with Uro, gain some life back. Don't have any lands to put into play. Yeah, D&D streaming is going to be a blast. For sure. Look at this. Look at this. You can fast bond. I'll play that land. I'll play that land. We play Garruk. And tap some lands. And we'll copy your Baneslayer. Go opponent. It's a pretty good turn. This is a very good turn. Hello? Yeah. I just had a nightmare where this whole time I've been talking and you guys couldn't hear me. So that was a good turn, chat. That was a good turn. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but that was a good turn. Opponent's got Selfless. They can sack Selfless to keep their Baneslayer around. To be honest with you, I don't think we really care. We'll just block. We both gain some life. Play land from the top of my deck. Let's see. Let's make a beast because Garruk's gonna be dead next turn more than likely. Offering a trade, which I guess the opponent should probably take. Oh, they're just going to chump. I will play this land. I'll play this Rakdos Signet. I'll play this Mox Ruby. We got so much mana, chat. We got so much mana. Yeah. This card's pretty good. Okay, what are we exiling here? Probably Uro. Maybe Garruk Uro it is. Okay, yeah, they take out Garruk. This is expected. Make a serpent. Oh, we do have Eternal Witness. I totally thought that we had nothing that we cared about. I'm just gonna send for the fences. I'm actually gonna keep Oracle back though. Oracle's too good. Tap target permanents activated abilities can't be activated. I can start tapping their lands down. They don't have that many lands. I just don't think we need to. People whispering. I gotta start playing faster. My timer's... Let's see. Turn off auto yields. Okay, opponent. I think we're going to tap Baneslayer. Let's see. Bribery, Gush, Phantasmal. Eternal Witness. Grab. Phantasmal Image. Yes, we'll use the ability. Phantasmal Image, copy their Skyclave. Skyclave their Intrepid Adversary. Tap this bad boy. And swing for what I assume is lethal. Yeah. Yeah. I do have to play much quicker. I'm at 8 minutes. My opponent is at 17, so I'm definitely talking too much. This is a good hand. Raphaelos is a good Magic card. Okay. Fast Bonds. Just gonna be doing this so that we can F6. Conserve on time. Well, if I do run out of time, I lose, which is not ideal. Okay. We'll go Garruk. Tap some forests. Bottom forest first. We got the mana. We have the manas. So if opponent attacks Garruk, I think we just let it happen. Oh, Oblivion Ring. What are we Oblivion Ringing? Okay, they hit Garruk. Play land. Play Signet. Oh, Phantasmal. Copy their Cathar's Commando. I think we're just gonna plus Garruk. We don't want to lose him. You know, I'm just glad you guys are having a good time. I think that that's what it comes down to. So I'm going to block, and I'm going to get the Oblivion Ring destroyed. That's the end of our turn. Opponent. Usher of the Fallen, Selfless Spirit. Okay. Okie dokie. Ooh, chat. Look what we got. We got a bribery. We can take the best card from our opponent's deck. It's probably just going to be snag there, Baneslayer. We could Skyclave him. Baneslayer seems good. Make a beast. And we pass. My favorite commander, I think I've talked about this before. My very favorite commander is actually... hey! We won the match. My favorite commander is... It's, I'm just really drawing a blank right now. Mimeoplasm. Mimeoplasm, hand size matters. It's got like all the Maros in Magic in there, basically. At least the ones in Sultai. Okay, so just remember, chat. This is the deck that I was talking down a lot of talking down, but we managed to pull it out. I think we had a pretty decent matchup against what our opponent was doing, and we also have 3 Moxes. Moxes are very, very good. So it makes any kind of medium plays that we can play much earlier than normal, like very worthwhile. Makes them very strong. And we will play first. And Good old 3 forests. 3 forests cryptic command hand. I don't think we can keep. This will keep. This is much better. And we'll put back the Rectus Signet. Just a very casual turn 1 Mox Signet go. Shieldred for fun, you say? For fun. For fun. Whoa! Opponent has the exact same start we do. That's sweet. Good job, opponent. You know, Chango, I didn't used to be a fan of ending the game in Infinites. I'm starting to come around to it, though. I'm starting to come around to, it's like sometimes the game needs to get ended. Sometimes it does. And if you're not going to force boom my combo, then I guess that's on you. Okay, that's not true. I don't really think that. Ooh, evoked solitude. Okay. I mean, the thing about infinite combos, depending on how it goes, if the rest of the table can just like keep playing, you can say you won and you can leave, and then they can keep playing if they want to, right? If you just infinite combo them out of the game. If the board state's not affected, I guess, would be the key. Okay. Drop Nissa. Go find Forest. Play Forest. Pass turn. Looks like we were playing a similar deck to what we played last time, but with more ramp. Hopefully that works in our favor. Okay, we take. Opponent has Leonin Relic Warder. They can exile Signet. They exile Signet. Okay. I am not too bothered by that, to be honest. We are going to need to deal with this Gideon somehow. Garruk, make a beast. Make a beast. And we'll pass. Opponent has 1 card in hand. They make Gideon a 5/5. 5/5/5/5. 5/5/5. Send Gideon at Garruk. Indestructible. Okay, big attack at Gideon. Okay. So Garruk is going to die. There's nothing we can do about that. We're gonna block their 2/2 with our beast. And trade here. Ooh, favorite anime? It's kind of a tough one. It's a good question. Okay. Manamorphose. Manamorphose for green blue? Or just green green? Fast Bond. I really like Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer was fun, is fun. Okay. Attack Gids. Attack Gideon. Opponent jumps. Opponent double blocks. Okay. Blue lock. Oh, Haiku. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Haiku is fantastic. I also have a shameful love for Food Wars. I do love Food Wars a lot. Food Wars is kind of fantastic. Hey, this is awkward, huh? I probably shouldn't have this in the deck. I feel like opponent should probably be making tokens instead of beating down with him, but, you know, they can do whatever. Hey, what up, Necro? Happy New Year. So we're one island away from casting Coma. One. Happy New Year to you, Necro. Walking doggo. Dude, we got like 6 inches or something out here. We got pounded today. Okay, opponent's attacking for 10. That'd put us to 2, which means you would be dead next turn to Resto. So with Resto coming in... Oh, shoot. I think I have to chump Gideon, actually. I think I have to chump Gideon, otherwise we're just going to be dead. Necro, we had a great New Year. Great little New Year's party. Lots of food, lots of games. That's probably going to be game. Not much to do about that. I think we're just going to concede, not show more cards. Again, our deck is bad, so we have no cards to sideboard. We will submit. Hey, sorry to hear that, Spelldrazi. This is interesting. Fast Bond, Forest, Bushwhack, pass. Ooh, this card is very good. Okay. Let's start with the Manamorphose. Just go. Fellows and Sakura Tribuilder. Now we just need to draw payoff. We have a lot of mana. We have a lot of mana. Oh, fuck. Fuck me, I guess. Opponent's going down to one card in hand, though. Balance. A very balanced Magic card. Very balanced. Opponent's last card is Therbin Inspector. Okay. D&D is very fun. I recommend. I recommend the D&D. Crack. Clue. Get Uro. We might as well attack. They can kill this thing whenever they want to, just by taking off one token from the Jitte. Yeah. I will say Uro was a good draw. Uro was definitely a good draw, although Jitte does run away with the game sometimes. Hey, what up, Leonify? Am I winning? I won the first game. Won the first match. I'm in the second match of this cube, and I am down a game. Blade Splicing. Okay. Drop Uro. Gain some life. Draw a card. Put a forest into play. Okay, next turn we can escape Uro. We are at the mercy of our opponent. Okay. I'm not sure if Uro's going to be enough to get us out of this mess. I am dying. I am dying for sure. Escape Uro. If we could draw a land, we can also play Scavenging Ooze. Did not draw land. This game was going well, and then we got balanced. And we had to sack a bunch of stuff. Okay, opponent can look at our hand. The real issue is this frickin' Jite over here. You can make the inspector huge, or it can shrink our guy, or basically do a million things. Let's see. If we don't block, this is +8 power here. I think I have to block this. Alright, so we could have taken 9, 10. Yeah, we would have been dead. Would have been indeed. My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba, except maybe for Karibo. Anybody else watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series? We're gonna pack this one up. All right, 1-1. If we win the next one, then we get to keep going. I mean, realistically, if we lose the next one, we're probably gonna keep going anyway, because I do enjoy this cube. Yeah, any Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series watchers in the chat? I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Growing up, but I probably have watched a lot more of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged than than I have actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, it's just like they shorten the episodes and they just make them say some real ridiculous stuff. It's very funny. It's a spoof, yeah. Yeah, it's a spoof. Whoa, no Moxes. Yes, there was also a Dragon Ball Z one. Hey, Muskakag, thanks for hanging out and having a good time in the chat. Hope that the rest of your New Year's Day is fantastic. Sakura Tribe Elder. Wouldn't we all? Wouldn't we all rather die a hero than be a good parent? This is speaking, coming from someone who is not really interested in having children, personally. opponent's got some spicy stuff. Gotta draw a Wasteland for this bad boy. Bono, I'll permit it. I'll permit it for you. I believe in what you stand for. Yeah. This may be a short match. Opponent's deck is a lot better than ours. Thanks, Bono. I'll try. Ooh, opponent's kind of going crazy over here. Oh, yeah. Memory jar me. Do it, daddy. Memory jar me, please. I haven't heard of Gay for the Pirate King, but I've definitely heard of Gay for the Goblin King. I'm talking about Jareth. Is there a problem with I don't see a problem. Wait, Necro, how cold is it in California right now? Can't be that cold, right? Although weather has been wild lately. So opponent's casting something huge here. Okay, opponent's tinkering. Mindslaver. Gotcha. Alright, so this is a lock, actually. Opponent can sacrifice Mindslaver every turn and activate it. They have enough mana to do that. And they can also Tolarian Academy to bring it back, or sorry, Academy Ruins to bring back in fact, they've already done it. So this is a full combo. We can concede. We are dead. $53. That doesn't sound too bad. But for California, that's pretty cold. Ooh, opponent's got the Mishra's Workshop into Metalworker. That is freaking sick. That's a sweet start. We have a decent start of our own. Ooh, we got the Oracle Fast Spawn combo. That's brutal, Spelldrazi. We're just like around freezing right now. I did already mention we got a ton of snow last night. Like, it started snowing around just after midnight when we were driving home from our party. And it just is, I think it's just been snowing ever since. Our apartment complex actually decided not to plow, and they said that they're not going to plow until tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And they just said, if you could, please don't leave. Please don't leave. We don't want anyone to sue us. So yeah, it's just fully non-plowed apartment complex with probably six inches of snow or so on the ground. Ooh, look at that. um, 6 inches is it's deeper than it looks when it comes to snow. That's all we're talking about, clearly. Oh, let's see. We've got 7 mana. 6 inches is probably too much snow. Yes, definitely too much snow. Do I get my old hand back? Each player exiles a card from their hand face down, draws 7. Each player discards their hand, and okay. I mean, average for Utah is like the most. Like, I think the average for Utah is like maybe like an inch, 2 inches if it's a good day. We don't get too much snow in Utah. Which is what we're all talking about here. No, really, it snows like usually when it snows, it doesn't snow that much. It's actually it is above average to see this much snow. And I'm not joking. I'm not sure which one of these we want more. We're dead now. It actually wouldn't. We had to double block. Good game, opponent. Good game. All right. So I am going to do one more of these. I think I might have to buy some more tickets. Give me just a second here. Probably should put in my security code. Oh, really? That sucks. Alright, we're gonna do better this time, I promise. We're gonna draft a cool deck and not a deck that sucks. Hey, Night Shingo. Alright, so if we want to win, we probably should just take Monastery Swiftspear and draft Mono Red. It is very good. Also, Mana Vault is very good. I am kind of just like thinking of taking Monastery Swiftspear and drafting Mono Red. Oh boy, Eldrazi Harem. An Eldrazi Harem, that's what's going on the moon in oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Second pick Mox? Are you joking? Are you joking? Yeah, Eldrazi Harem, that's just the moon. That's just the moon. That's what Our Lady Emrakul's doing right now. In Innistrad. Slivers. I want to say they were around Onslaught. I would Google it, Soup. They're like old. Slivers were part of like old Dominaria lore, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, some people. Nobody here. Nobody in this chat. Sliver Queen is from Stronghold. Which that's a Dominaria set. Okay, I'm gonna look at the pack. I'm not just gonna slam Young Pyromancer, even though I want to. I think I'm gonna. I mean, like Monastery Mentor is kind of interesting. To go with the Mox Pearl. But if we are going to be mono red, usually it's better just to stay the course. And I'm going to grab Young Pyromancer. And we open a pack with no red cards. Gotta love it. Only white card is pretty medium. Winds of Abandon is medium. I like Night's Whisper. I mean, Crucible can be cool. For sure. I mean, like, I like Crucible. Of course, I am hoping to be mono red. So, ideally, we play none of these cards. None of them. I'm going to grab Crucible for the sideboard. Oh, yeah. Fire Blast is fantastic. This is, like, a really good payoff for being mono red. Just sack 2 mountains, deal 4 to face. Okay. We could play Lotus Petal over a land, possibly, if we're mono red. Dragon's Rage Channeler is a great 1-drop. We like 1-drops in mono red, trying to be super aggressive. Leon, this is from a curated list. A curated list of cards They have people who make the vintage cube, so this is curated. I have a pretty good idea of what's in this cube. My goal this year is to build myself a legacy cube before my birthday, and we're gonna have legacy cube drafts in October, if all goes according to plan. We can take bombardment. I'm not that excited about it. Ooh, shield breaker I do like. This guy will break some moxes. Actually a good card. Actually good. Okay, this is actually a very good sign. This was the only other red card in this pack other than the Swift Spear, which we took. So it looks like red is open, and it is. This is a fantastic mono red card as well. It's a 1 mana 2/2 haste Goblin Guide. We're gonna burn some people out. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be a good draft. Take Monastery Mentor. Maybe we end up splashing white for it. Could be cool. Yeah, this is a very good deck. This is gonna be a good deck, and like red is so open. I bet you in the next couple packs, we get past some very good mono red cards. I'm taking white cards for the sideboard. Like in general with Cube, the most important thing, since I think some of us in the chat have not drafted Cube before, the most important thing in Cube is to draft a theme, a supported theme. If you are new to Cube and you want to win, mono white and mono red are usually the best ways to pick up wins. I think shortly followed after by mono green, which is just a crazy ramp deck. Mono green ramp, super good. Mono white aggro, mono red aggro are all good. Usually there's going to be some different archetypes like Reanimator or Storm here. This is what I was trying to do last time, chat. You basically try and play 10 spells in one turn and then cast Tendrils. It's a pretty high variance deck, but when it comes together, you can win on like turn 1. Usually you win around just the turn before you die is when you try and go off. It's a very fun deck to pilot. Okay, not too much for us here. If I had a bunch of blue-red fixing, I'd probably be interested in Snapcaster Mage. But I'll take Avalanche Riders. Avalanche Riders is fun. Porcelain Legionnaire may not look like it, but it's actually a mono red card. It's a 2 mana and 2 life for a 3/1 first strike. Other than that, we can play Gitaxian Probe. That's going to let us trigger Monastery Swift Spear and Young Pyromancer, as well as Dragon Rage Channeler. Actually, I think I'm going to take Probe. Favorite video game of all time? That's rough. I'm like heavy into Magic. Heavy into Magic. So probably this really bad client, MTGO. It's my favorite video game. Magic the Gathering Online. Although I have really enjoyed what they've been doing with Arena lately. This is a good card, by the way. Just 1 mana, deal 3 to anything. I've also been somebody who's like into Pokemon for a very long time. We're going to take the Chain Lightning here. Yes. Hellrider. Classic card. Okay, and Eidolon of the Great Revel is one of the best mono red cards. Very happy to pick that up. This is going basically how I kind of thought it would after we wheeled the Goblin Guide or after we wheeled the Burst Lightning. So we are probably the only person drafting red at the table. Okay, Sulfuric Vortex, another fantastic mono red card. Hey, Night Rad, thank you so much for hanging out. MGS. Oh, Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, that's a fun one. You know, a remake that they actually are making for the Switch that I'm kind of excited about is the old Metal Man Battle Network games. They're doing a collection with all the old Battle Network games, which I had a really good time on those for the DS back in the day. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of a reboot on those. Manamorphose is really good with Young Pyromancer and Swift Spear. I'm going to take it. I'm not sure if I'm going to play it, but it's the only card here I want. Mega Man X2. I don't think I played that one. Museum Mortars. I'm going to slide some of these cards out here. What kind of game was Mega Man X2? Was that one of the, is it like a side scroller? Kind of panicked there and took Plateau. Like Showdown of the Scald is actually super good. Okay. Yeah, side scroller. I played a few of those. So we're going to need from this pack about 7 playables, so that should be pretty easy. I'm going to grab Scalding Tarn. That's going to give us more access to our white mana for Plateau. We can go fetch our Plateau with Scalding Tarn, which would let us possibly play Monastery Mentor, which is a card I really like. Soulfire is actually kind of an interesting one too in this kind of a deck. Give our instant or sorcery spells lifelink. Okay, I've got Bomat Courier, which is pretty good, or I'm going to take Rishadan Port, and I bet you anything we're going to wheel the Bomat Courier. Okay, Light Up the Stage is a card I very much like. Could take Seasoned Pyromancer and hope to wheel Light Up the Stage. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. Seasoned Pyromancer is like multi-4-bat MVP. We actually could, interesting, we could take Urza's Saga. Urza's Saga could let us fetch up our Mox Pearl. I think it's just going to be Seasoned Pyromancer. Oh, don't do this to me. I love Mana Tithe. I love manatizing people. I know I shouldn't. I should stay the course and be one color. That's more of a sideboard card. Like a Braid is such a solid pick. I'm just gonna take a Braid. I bet Manatize will wheel though, and then I'll have to decide if I'm gonna take it or not. Okay, Darefleet Daredevil is a great one. This lets us cast an instant or sorcery from our opponent's graveyard. Okay. I'm gonna take Fury. Fury's great. Can clean up some creatures. Just a 3/3 double strike. Tons of red cards to pitch to it. We'd really like a couple more burn spells. We only have Fire Blast, Chain Lightning, and Burst Lightning, but I guess we're not going to get any more. Mutavault's super good in decks like this. I'll take Mutavault. Part of the benefit you get of being one color is you get to play stuff like that. Actually, Kark kind of seems sick in this deck. It's really good with Gitaxian Probe. It's quite good with Monastery Mentor, Young Pyromancer. I'm kind of happy about that pickup. Kark is going to let us possibly just get multiple triggers off of some of these cards. Or double the spell, which is both good. Let's take Sunbaked Canyon for fixing. Okay, take the Bomat Courier. Yeah, we wheeled the light up the stage, just like I said. And now we're at a healthy 24 playables with, I think, a decent enough white splash that we could probably play some of these white cards. I love Mana Tithe, I do. But I think I would rather secure my white splash by taking Sacred Foundry than by taking Mana Tithe of another card that we need to support. So at this point, we're basically just splashing for Monastery Mentor, although I think I'm going to add in the Showdown of the Scalds as well. And we have in the sideboard Soulfire Grandmaster we can grab. Intrepid Adversary might be worthwhile, possibly, but it does require multiple white to work. I'm feeling quite good about this. Probably could even run like 15 lands with a build like this, which would just be, ooh, Burgee. Don't think that quite makes the cut, but it's an interesting pickup. Yeah, Magic Online. I trust you. You can tell me what lands we put in. And we'll add Mox, and we're going to submit. I feel very good about this deck. We're going to go get some wins. Let's go get some wins. Hey, Happy New Year, Necro. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate everybody being here. It's actually been a while since I've done a stream on my own, and our following has grown quite a bit since then. Before, I was basically just talking to myself. It was really nice to have people in the chat, so thanks everybody who was hanging out. Waiting. Red Deck has not played any games yet. But I do think it's very good. So we're going to keep this hand. It's a good hand. One land, why would you need more? Ooh, opponent's got a spicy start. Little Mox over here, little Mox action. Mox land Signet. Okay. We'll just start off with a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Has a lot of mana. That is lots of mana, opponent. But I can kind of breathe a sigh of relief here. Their first play was actually the Noble Hierarch. So that means that more than likely they don't have anything insane in their hand. Okay. Looks like we're going to be doing a Fury here. Nice, great draw. Really happy to see that one come. Go grab our Plateau. And I'm going to play Fury. I think we're gonna get rid of Kark. Fury lets us deal 4 damage divided as we choose among any number of target creatures or planeswalkers. So we're going to kill 2 creatures, deal 2 to their planeswalker. It's going to put a creature in our discard pile. So now we have creature to land. I have a greedy play I want to make, which is to abrade and destroy their like Golgari Signet. This could go bad, but this is a play I want to make, and that's why I'm here. We'll keep that land. I don't know. That was probably not the best play. They can plus Grist next turn, and then I can Chain Lightning it, Dragon's Rage Channeler will be a 3/3. Okay, waiting on the opponent. Waiting. I really like Magic Online for a lot of reasons, but this is probably the most annoying thing, is that opponent can use 10 minutes of their chess clock before any like action happens. So we are just waiting for our opponent to get out of the bathroom or whatever they're doing. Okay, they are back. We're gonna pass. Two cards in their hand. 3 lands. They've got a Planeswalker. Not sure if our Abrade did anything. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Ooh. Splashiok. I did not know they were blue. So they exiled our top card. We used to know what it was, and now we do not. Okay, that's a good draw. So after we Chain Lightning, our Dragon's Rage Channeler will be a 3/3. So we're definitely, I think we're playing Chain Lightning plus Eidolon. My question is, and I guess we Chain Lightning Grist. We can Surveil, Swift Spear. I don't know, it's better than land. We'll keep that. So now Dragon Rage has Delirium, so it's a 3/3. I think we just ignore Ashiok. We're an aggressive deck. We really have to be attacking our opponents a lot more than we have been so far. And this guy gets +2 loyalty a turn, so it's kind of rough to try and get rid of him. Probably our play next turn is going to be Monastery Mentor. Then the turn after that, we're hoping to draw some non-creature. Oh, right, opponent gets to exile. Ooh, that's a painful Night's Whisper opponent. That is painful. All right. I think, did you guys just lose? I think you just, okay. Attack opponent. Attack opponent. Just gotta get piped through a different way, I think. What I'm worried about is if you're hearing the music through the mic as well and like having a weird echo. Okay. Thanks, Spelldrowsy. Opponent really's got to play some cards to deal with our board. Yeah! And that's what we like. Okay, they look like there's some kind of a control deck. Just look through what we got here, see if there's anything we really want. This exiles a creature. I don't think we need the life gain from this. I think we just send it. Just send it. Anybody in the chat have any cube questions? Anybody ever drafted cube before? Anybody have any questions about the cards in our deck? This is a sweet one. Thundermaw, 5/5 flying haste. When it enters, it deals 1 to each creature with flying your opponent's control and taps them. So it's basically guaranteed to get in for 5 when you play it. Seems keepable. We are gonna cycle this probe right away. Don't really want to be probing when we have Eidolon of the Great Revel in our deck. This is not a combo. Opponent's hand. What you got over there? Opponent has Wall of Roots, Toxic Deluge, Parades. Okay. I think it's gonna be Mountain Chain Lightning you. Pass turn. So opponent can go Forest, Wall of Roots. We want to be careful not to play too much into this Toxic Deluge. Just wipe all our creatures away. I mean, I'm sure their best play's got to be Forest, Wall of Roots. Honestly, I can't really think of too many opening plays that are... Oh, wow. Fiend's Tower. Just tap land go, huh? Alright, well, be prepared to take a lot of damage then, opponent. Okay, we're going to play the Mox now. Because we don't want to get hurt by Eidolon. This will be good. Next turn, we get to Oh, I see. I bet you they're thinking that they're gonna deluge this turn, so they didn't want to put their creature into play. That's gotta be it. They're gonna pay 4 life to this deluge because they take 2 from Eidolon, plus have to pay 2 life to use it. Honestly, if I was like mind slavering them, I would choose for them to make that play. So please do it. Opponent has a lot of colors. We've seen Forest or Fiend's Tower. They have 2 unknown cards in their hand. And Braids, Toxic Deluge, Wall of Roots. This next turn, I'm basically chomping at the bit to slam this Avalanche Riders and destroy one of their lands. I actually cannot wait. I cannot wait to do that. This is what we have coming. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, opponent. I really don't care that you did this. I'm happy for you. Happy for you, opponent. So my question is, do we go for the Indatha Triumph or the Raffine's Tower? I think it's Raffine's Tower. Okay, Mutavault. Slam Avalanche Riders. Destroy their tower. And hit them for 4. Again, just ignoring Ashiok. Our clock's faster than this is. The goal with Ashiok is usually to mill us out with its +2. You just exile cards from the top of your opponent's library until they're dead, which is, it happens pretty quick in draft because your deck is only 40 cards. This is a good card, but I don't think that we need to be prioritizing damaging it when 5 damage gets rid of Ashiok and 11 damage gets rid of our opponent. You know? So I think here comes Toxic Deluge. And this is why, by the way, Eidolon is so good. Eidolon has already dealt 4 damage to our opponent, and it's about to deal 2 more. Scary Hours indeed, Spelldrazi. Yeah, here comes Toxic Deluge for 2. GG, opponent. GG. We have the Thundermaw Hellkite. Tick up Ashiok. Oh, they're putting into play a 1/1. Congratulations. Here he comes! Here he comes! Thundermaw Hellkite! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And this is why Mono Red is one of the best decks in the whole format. Like, opponents trying to do some cool stuff. Everybody's doing cool stuff in Cube, but sometimes you just do your thing before they do their thing, and then you win. Alright, so this is a decent hand. I think with 2 lands and a probe, we'll keep. Would definitely like to draw more lands. Or a 1-drop. 1-drop would be prime. See what they got going on. Oh, yeah. Alright, what do we got over here? Opponent has Lauren, Plains, Snapcaster, Seachrome Coast, Spellqueller, Jace. Great opportunity to slam a Goblin Guide. Get him. Get him, Goblin Guide. 2/2 haste for 1. And opponent also is going to draw Factor Fiction unless they crack this Polluted Delta, which they are, so they will not be drawing that Factor Fiction. They grab Triome. Triome. Seems good. So this turn they can play Jace Vryn's Prodigy, or they can hold up Snap to block. Okay, they got Jace Vryn's Prodigy down. Nice, we draw land. Okay. That's very good because that guarantees we can play a 3-drop next turn. I think we attack. We're probably Chain Lightning the Jace. I don't really see a world where we don't do that. But it depends what we reveal with Goblin Guide. Opponent has on top of their deck Elite Spellbinder. Okay. So they can play planes. This is just going to be better to do. Get out of here, Jace. And we are done. Okay, opponent could play... Looks like they're holding up Snapcaster, or maybe something else. They could have drawn a counterspell. I'm gonna attack first and see if they like snap in Jace to block or something. Oh, what is this? Oh, I knew they had Spell Queller. I accidentally... I knew they had this. But I clicked out of it and got rid of it instead of the Seachrome Coast. So I forgot. But at least this way, we get to resolve Sulfuric Vortex. This is like one of the best red cards in Cube. It just does 2 damage to every player. Every turn they take 2 damage, and they can't gain any life, which is an important one. Okay, opponent can make one of our cards cost more. I'm assuming it'll be Thundermaw. I mean, all of our cards are gas, and I think we have a big enough head start where we're very favored. Yeah, Thundermaw. Okay, probably never casting that one. So we have a choice here. I can... Honestly, I think it's probably this. Bomat plus Seasoned Pyromancer. We have to discard our Hellrider, but we get to draw 2 cards. We get to attack with Bomat Courier. Maybe in a little bit of trouble. We do have Burst Lightning for 4 next turn. Okay, opponent, Lauren. Oh, yeah. They could destroy Vortex. I feel like somehow I wasn't playing this quite right, maybe. Okay, we take 5. Okay, we're gonna Burst Lightning your Warren. Attack for 4. We are going to crack this thing open. See what we get. Nice. So we could evoke Fury. I think we'll just hardcast it next turn. Well, actually, we're going to take a lot of damage, aren't we? We take 5. I think it's better just to play this guy out. No attacks. GT no attacks. Can I get a GT no attacks in the chat? Damn it. Okay, so now they can gain 2 life at instant speed, shrink my creature's instant speed, or give the equipped creature +2/+2. Okay, so we Fury. We have to kill Spellbinder. Well, let's see. We don't have lethal on the opponent. So I think we have to kill Spellbinder to have a chance. Honestly, I think we're just dead here. They just grow 1. At least make it harder for him. If I hit this for 4. We're just dead, I think. It's rough. Guy. It really doesn't matter because we're just dead. Okay, opponent is a bit aggressive. So this is somewhere where I think Glorybringer would be good. Fury's honestly great. I don't know. We don't want to have too many expensive cards. Soulfire is good for sure. We can probably switch out Kark for Soulfire. And Probably want the winds. I think I'm going to take out Porcelain Legionnaire for Busy Mortars. Sounds good, Spelldrawsy. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hope that you have a wonderful evening. Okay, red deck is up a match. Red deck is doing pretty good. Up a match and down a game. Yeah. I'm gonna play Sulfuric Vortex in case they have what I think they do. I think this is worth doing. I'm almost wondering, I have a lot of lands. I wonder if it's worth fire blasting the Spell Queller right now. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna cast that. No fear. Sack the lands, no fear. Don't flash me. Don't flash me. Okay. Okay. Guess we're done. Opponent's deck is sweet. It's got a very nice blue-white deck. Would you like to put one of these cards on the bottom? Okay. I'm gonna go sack this right now. We don't really want to draw a land. Okay. Dragon Rage Channeler. Taxian Probe our opponent. Definitely don't want that. Okay, Port, that's not bad. And what are we working with over here? Got Dam, Ancestral Recall, Cryptic Demand, huh? Good deal, good deal. Uh-huh. Yeah, draw 3 for 1. Very nice, very nice. Port you. Looks like we may be taking an L on this one. That's alright. Oh, this card is just so brutal. Yeah. Got a goblin guide. I mean, we're dead. I guess if we don't attack, we're not dead. No, we're dead. We're dead either way. GG opponent, GG. 1-1. I do feel good that we can get a 2-1 with this deck. Just waiting, playing the waiting game. All right, paired for our last match of the night. Right, what a good little hand here. Keep that one. Hex Drinker. Get him. Get him. I'm sure they'll trade here. Come on, opponent. Play out some more little things. Level up. Just level up plan. So I probably do have to kill this turn. Realistically, I'm going to be evoking Fury, I'm sure. Let's see what we got going on, opponents. That's an awkward way to draw those. So we have Shark Typhoon, Hornet Queen. Furium. Furium. Deal 4 to you. Opponent almost passed through their turn. So they have a Shark Typhoon cycling for 1, so we're not going to send in the Pyromancer. Dire Fleet. Okay. Yeah. Transform Garrick. That's alright. Nice. So, unfortunately, we only have one red source. So we can't play Hell Rider, but we can play Avalanche Riders. Blow up Forest. And we'll attack Garrick with 2 things, and attack opponent with 1 thing. Okay, you're drawing opponent a land. That's okay. Squiggly Bob, you can have that land. Let's take that as like payment for the land which I have just destroyed. You can hit another mountain. Our Hell Rider is going to be doing a hell of a lot of damage. Ooh. Mox Diamond. Discarding Island. So opponent can play a 5-drop. Could do Pest Infestation. Okay. Huh. Okay, it's kind of better than I thought it was. Goodbye, Avalanche Riders. Cannot pay your echo. It's been fun. So here's my dilemma. They trade 3 pests for Hell Rider. I think that's just fine. We just have to make that happen. Good. They gain some life back. Not the worst, not the worst. This card is actually quite a bit better than I thought. 1,000 years history undone by 1 juvenile prank. Opponents at 6. Oh. Plansack Waterlog Grove. Apparently they're not planning on getting to Hornet Queen. At least not the conventional way. that's a good draw. Cast our Shield Breaker. Keep beating down. Keep beating down. Okay. Mystic. We're going to start porting them. Upkeep stop in there. End the turn. Okay. What are we getting in opponents? Okay, breeding pool. Gives us an easy port target. Strip mine. And strip mine my port. Deal. Deal, opponent. I'll take it. Okay. More than likely, we're gonna do a Burst Lightning for 4 at some point in this game, and hopefully that's lethal. Take off our upkeep stop from our opponent. Kodama's Reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it sounds like next turn they will be able to slam Hornet Queen. Although, they're actually not playing enough green sources to do that. I have a feeling that they're going to tap out for something on their turn, so I'm just going to Burst Lightning them then. Okay, it is just Hornet Queen. Okay. Deal. Got a Hornet Queen over there. For you, opponent, I have 1. Burst Lightning kicked. Hey! Nice. Okay, we'll keep this one. Is doing some sideboarding, and they can decide if they want to go first, which I imagine they do. I'll keep this one. Fury is going to be good against our opponent. Bomat Courier. Let's probe them real quick. What you working with there? They got Kodama's Reach, Nissa, and a bunch of forests. Do they block? They do not. I suppose it's probably worth my time to evoke this. activated by Arbor of... This is what we call in the business a bolt the bird. It's a bolt the bird situation. Get him, Bomat Courier. Get him. Yeah. Light up the stage. Sure. I will hold this. I can play this until my next turn. Got a Burst Lightning we can play. It's probably going to kill this Nissa if they play it. Oh my. Otherwise, I suppose we're just getting them. Get them. That is quite obnoxious. Okay, Seasoned Pyromancer time. I think we just want the tokens. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Sulfuric Vortex. And, you know, we know nothing but war. We must attack. We must attack. Okay, opponent takes 2. They should not gain any life because of the Sulfuric Vortex. And it's probably still right to bolt the bird. It's just what you do. You bolt the bird. We will F6. Do whatever you would like, opponent. Yeah, Nissa. Forest. Nissa, Sage Animist. Create an Ashaya. Hex Drinker. Level up Hex Drinker. Opponent apparently has a counterspell. I'm going to be activating our Seasoned Pyromancer's ability. Exile from the graveyard to make 2 1/1s. level this up all the way. 6/6 protection from everything. Very cool. Very, very cool. I like this card quite a bit. Rar. Opponent. Thinking about how big of an attack they want to make. Okay, just the one coming in. We'll take it. Down to 8. End of your turn. Bring out Seasoned Pyromancer tokens. We draw Hell Rider. Oh, I do think our opponent has a counter, but there's nothing much we can do about that. So I think we get our opponent to 1, and that's just how it goes. Maybe they'll crack their fetch. Maybe they'll crack their fetch. That's all we can hope for. Crack your fetch. Crack your fetch. Dang it. GG, opponent. All right, down to the wire. Very last game. See a nice... We want a nicer start this time. Nicer than last time. Would be nice. Be right back. Alright, we get to play first. It's not a good enough hand. Okay. Okay. Scalding Tarn. Go. We will be getting up a Sacred Foundry. Actually, I'm not sure why I did that. Mistakes. Mistakes are made. Start vortexing them. Yet another vortex. Opponent's got a lot of mana this turn. Oh boy. Well, chat. I think we may have two 1-2s in our hands for our matches, our leagues today. This is a very, very good card. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I almost think okay. So we're gonna need to find our dragon that's gonna deal with these little tokens. Oh, shoot. We're Furion. Let's go like 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, well, that's it for us. We are dead. I'm gonna call that it for the stream today. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Much appreciated. Hope you all just have the best new year ever, and talk to you later.